What's happening, everybody? Hope you're doing well today. Welcome to the show, and I wanted to come to one of my favorite spots in Ghana. I'm right here in Osu at my favorite vegan restaurant known as Tatale, and I'm here with the owner, the chef, Mr. Ben. You the chef also? Yeah, okay. The chef, Mr. Ben. How are you today?
I am good. I'm good. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Thank you for being here, and I'm looking forward to everybody hearing your story and what inspired Tatale. And so tell us a little bit, how did you even move into the vegan space, if you will?
That's a long time ago.
Okay.
When I was about 15 and a half.
Wasn't that long ago.
Well, the thing is, if you live in the UK, there is something that we call freedom pass. You have to get a certain age, then the government gives you that freedom pass. You travel with the buses, the train, and the tube for free.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so to know how old I am, then you know that the only way you can know that I have a freedom pass.
And that's because, that's once they give it to you at that age.
Yeah, age. So if I said I've been doing, I started this veganism or the plant-based diet from when I was 15 and a half. So it's a long time.
Really? So you
Yeah.
started at 15 and a half?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Now, that's the age when everybody's just going crazy on the junk food. No matter what generation, that's when everybody
Yes. The thing is, when I was growing up, we used to go to the movie, even when we were very young, 12, 13, go to the movie. And we love American movies,
Okay.
The cowboy, And so, for that reason, I just fell in love with America those days, And a guy was invited from America, here in Ghana,
Okay.
to come and give a health talk. And he was invited by the Seventh-day Adventist Church.
Okay.
And a friend of my dad was invited to the meeting. So he needed company. So he came to our house to go with my dad. My dad said, I'm not interested. But when I heard the guy came from America, that made me crazy. I said, can I come, So I went with the guy.
And that's when it all started?
That's when it all started.
So plant-based veganism started when you were around 12 to 15.
15 and a half.
15 and a half.
Yeah.
See, 15 and a half.
Yeah. So before my 16th birthday.
And you've been doing it all these years?
Yes. But when the meeting.
How did that work, though?
Yeah.
When you went back home, was everybody else vegan?
Yeah. No. Because I never heard anything about. How did I hear about vegetarianism?
Yeah.
But the guy talked and he told us, look, if we eat like this, we will be in very good health. We will not get sick, He mentioned all the things that I never heard before. But, just listen to the guy. And he showed the video of some guys who, they are in their late 80s, early 90s, juggling.
Around.
Yeah. And he said, because they eat well. And the guy, when he was talking, he always said, eat well and live well. So for me, in fact, that remained with me up to today. Eat well, live well.
Now, this was in Ghana.
In Ghana.
But you grew up in the UK?
No, I left Ghana to UK when I was 21.
Okay, 21. Okay,
Yeah.
Got it. So you moved to the UK at 21.
Yes.
And you spent most of your adult life in the UK.
In UK. I know more about UK than Ghana now.
So why did you move to the UK? Why did you move to the UK?
Well, because I just love hearing things about the Western world,
Okay. So
in those days, Not today though.
So you like Western culture?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I found myself, in the UK. I wanted to go to America then.
Okay.
But I ended up in the UK.
So did you ever visit America? Have you
Oh
been
yes.
Okay, because it sounded like that was the goal. So
I've been to America.
Where have you been in America?
New York.
Okay, New York.
And when I was in New York, I traveled to Philadelphia.
Okay.
By train, by the way.
Oh, you took the train?
The train.
The Amtrak?
Yeah. And And I also went to a conference at San Antonio. In
San
Texas.
Antonio.
Yeah.
San Antonio.
Yeah.
That's
Okay. All right.
It's San Antonio.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, and I went for back New York a few times, but
Okay.
you know,
So you haven't been to Savannah or
No.
Washington D.C.
no,
or Atlanta,
no. You know why?
Miami,
It's because
St. Louis, Cleveland, San Fran.
because my love for America when I was young changed when I grew up.
What changed it?
Well, I have to say this. I love American people,
Yeah.
but I don't love the lawmakers.
Oh, the system. Okay, so you figured out that it wasn't all. You figured out that the movies were different than reality.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I was curious, because the people are great. America has a lot of
great people,
And it's and I think sometimes this is where many places where the people are great, but the system, the government systems, make it difficult. Because if that's the narrative you only see, so you understood some things about it. So okay, so you visited America. Okay, that was okay. You went back to the UK, but you were now adopted this vegan plant-based lifestyle.
Yeah, because I started eating like this before I left Ghana. As I said earlier, when I was about 15 and a half years old, and I was doing that to 21 when I'm in the UK. In those days, I don't know there is a vegan society or vegetarian society. I don't know. But in the UK, I discovered that there's something like that.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I realized that it's not something strange, because I found people who also are vegetarians and some vegan at that time.
Now, what's the difference between vegetarian and vegan for people who don't know?
Yeah. Vegan don't take anything that have animal product.
Okay, so when you say anything,
Nothing.
no milk,
No milk.
no eggs,
No egg. No cheese.
no cheese,
Yeah.
no yogurt, no ice cream.
No. Ice cream has to be vegan. It
has to be vegan ice
Yeah,
cream.
because without dairy.
Right, so no dairy, so no animal-based products.
Yes, that's veganism. Well, vegetarians do take eggs. Some of them take egg. Some of them only take milk.
Okay.
And so that's But in fact, more people are moving to veganism than remain as vegetarians, because not people have a different reasons who they choose this lifestyle. You have a group where they are animal rights.
Okay.
Don't kill animals.
Right.
They are there, which I sympathize with them. And then you have people who they care for the environment.
Okay.
So for them, because the environment, choose to be a vegan and save the planet. And then you have a group of people who they are vegan because of some kind of belief, their religious belief, And then you have people who it's just a healthy lifestyle.
Okay.
I fall in a healthy lifestyle.
So different reasons and different perspectives on veganism and the reason why people choose it.
Yeah.
But
But
for you, you're a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah, but I end up embracing all.
Okay.
Because if someone believes
Right.
that, actually it is, for me, it's good for me.
Yeah.
The animal rights people, I'm there with them, So these are the vegan. Most vegetarians also have the same concept, but as I said earlier, they eat
Animal-based product, cheese,
cheese and
milk, maybe,
yes.
ice cream, maybe, eggs, possibly. So you started this lifestyle 15 and a half, headed to 16.
Yeah.
What was that like for a young man in a world and cultures that are meat-based between 15 and a half to 21, because you were still in Ghana at that point?
Yeah. I remember when I went, after the meeting, I went home, I said to my mom, I'm not going to eat meat anymore. My mom did not understand what I was saying. So I remember in Ghana here, they prepare like a palm nut soup or groundnut soup.
Yes,
In the
yes,
pillow,
I'm very familiar.
So, yeah, so I remember my mom prepared one of those soup with the meat, everything in it. They just give me the soup, the liquid,
Yeah.
Then I said to my mom, no, I don't want to.
You don't want any of
Yeah,
it.
no. He said, no. So my mom gets upset. He said, this man take you to that meeting and all this happened, Then I said, well, it is my choice. Then I said to my mom, I would like you to do the same because you will live very long, because that is what I get from the meeting.
Right.
And I'm a young boy coming out, I don't want to die.
Yeah.
So, that convinced me. So, that first day, I remember I just had some tomatoes, slice of tomatoes and onion, and my mom cooked some beans, and I just added to this, and I ate my food.
And that was the beginning of Tatale.
Yeah. And I, for some reason, I enjoy it. Now, when my mom going to make their soup, he will do mine for me, but without nothing, just put beans and okra, some vegetables.
Okay.
And sometimes my mom tastes it and said, the thing tastes good.
Yeah.
And I began to wondering if she put some things in it, So one day I said to my mom, I like to cook my own food. And you see, this world, sometimes we don't know what we have in store or what is in store for us. I never think I'll become a chef. I don't even dream about it. But then when I start cooking for myself, I fell in love with cooking.
So as a result of you cooking for yourself.
So, and then when I travel, I decided to go for a training to become a chef.
And so now you are a world-renowned chef,
Yeah.
featured in books and articles and news.
And after that, I went to do some special training for vegan food.
Oh, really? So you went to special training for vegan food. And this is around 21.
Yeah, 22, 23,
Okay.
24, and I just enjoy be around anything veganism, and so when I qualify, I start working in vegetarian vegetarian restaurants.
Yes.
But I make sure I cook vegan food.
Okay.
And then there is in the Seventh-day Adventist Church, they believe encouraging people to eat plant-based diet.
Okay.
So there are some group in America who have they decide to have vegan restaurant, and they name their restaurant Country Life. Yes. So they happen to have one in London. Yes. So I walk in there and I said, I believe in this, and I become this through the Seventh-day Adventists, and they were very happy. So I started working for them for about 3.5 years.
3.5.
Yeah, years. I was running. I'm the chef.
Okay.
And then a friend of mine who is a medical doctor, who also believed in this, asked, "Can we open a restaurant?" Yeah. And during the time I was doing this, I met a lot of people who they just admire and love what I'm doing, and make a lot of friends. And when I was with my friend restaurant, I felt I'll be very much comfortable if I have my own place
Okay.
and do whatever I want to do. So I was thinking, get a small kiosk in the city of London, so that I will have like sandwiches, smoothies, and then I was happy to be talking to one of my friends, the people I met in Country Life.
Okay.
And the guy said, so, Ben, what are you doing? Then I said, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave this job. I want to
Go my own kiosk.
Yeah, and then the guy said to me, no, you have great talent. A lot of people will love your food. Open a restaurant. Then I said, I can't afford it. Then the guy said, go to West London on North End Road. There is a shop, a restaurant. It's an Italian restaurant. The number is 222 North End Road.
Okay.
So I went there, and then he asked me, what do you think? I would like to give that place for you. Then I said to the guy, look, I work in the restaurant at Piccadilly. Piccadilly is the heart of London.
Oh, Piccadilly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then in Soho, the second one, all these places are great places. People go there to eat, and all the theaters are around, you know. So I said, no, I don't like this. The guy said, well, I want to help you, but this one I can. And after talking to the guy, I walked to the train station, and I met a friend who I used to work with, who is the chef. He said, what are you doing here? Then I said, let's go back, have a look. The guy said, Ben, you stupid.
Oh, he called you out.
He said, this is a good place. A lot of people know you. Just create a website, put your face there, people will see you. So I called the guy back, I said, I'll go for it. That guy was very, very helpful to me in every area you can think of.
Okay.
He owned the place, give it to me, support me financially. And so when we're going to open a place, we'll think about a name. And then remember, on the street, on the, our door number is 222. So we said, we call the restaurant 222 Vegan Cuisine.
222 Vegan Cuisine.
Yeah.
That was the first name. That was the first name.
Yeah. And up to today, it's 222 Vegan Cuisine.
So you still own it?
Yes, my daughter is there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So Tatale is not the only restaurant you have.
No. Tatale, because whenever I come home and I look around, I felt that my people are not eating right. And it's okay. So again, here a friend make it possible. A good friend of mine who live in London, she decided to come back home, and he owned this place.
So when I go to London, I need to go to 222
Vegan Cuisine. Yeah.
And your daughter will be there.
Yeah. Her name is Priscilla.
Priscilla.
Yeah.
Say, all right.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta hold me to this one. I go to London, 'cause I'm looking for all the spots. in London. When I go, I'm gonna go to 222.
Please do.
Vegan Cuisine.
Vegan Cuisine, yeah.
And I'm looking for Priscilla.
Yes.
All right.
And said, look, listen,
I'm saying your dad sent me.
you know this one. So yes, that's what that, you know.
So with that, so you opened that location. How did you end up in Ghana? Because you could just easily franchise and open up more locations. Why come back to Ghana of all places? Why come back to Ghana?
You know, England have been very good, or the UK have been very good to me in many ways. But this is my home, this is my motherland. And I felt with the knowledge I acquired when it comes to food, and I see the way my people eating, it's just not right. So I feel, do something to educate them.
Okay.
And I feel very strong about this. So this Tatale here in Ghana is to educate our people that meat is not always what you need.
Okay.
And so that they get used to eating more fruit and vegetables.
Because there are plenty of fruits and vegetables
Yes,
around. Plenty.
yes, plenty. You know, the guy who came from America who were talking to us about this plant-based diet, he said, look, I don't come here to tell you you have to go to America to be vegan. There's plenty of food here.
Plenty.
And the guy showed us a lot of things
Yes.
at that time. Yeah. So I came to do this because I want my people to understand. It's difficult. Most of our customers are African Americans or Europeans, and sometimes I ask, where are my people? But slowly, they come in and hoping that they will understand. In fact, even in the UK, It's just about 25 years ago.
Okay.
That veganism become boom, boom, boom. You know, yeah. And so when people begin to discover and realize, we were already in the business.
So you were able to catch the wave.
Yeah, yeah.
You
So I
caught the
loved it.
wave.
I remember a customer came to vegan cuisine and he said, "So how long have you been doing this here?" As I said, since 2004. He said, "What? But do you know about this then?" I said, "I know before then." You know?
Oh, wow.
And then the lady looked at me. Another time, a customer asked, where are you from?" He asked me. I said, "From Ghana." So African. I said, "Yeah." Then he said, "You are from Africa? You are a vegan? You are a vegan chef? You own a vegan restaurant?" No. Couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe that. You know? Then to make a joke with her, I said, "Well, this is our original diet. We are fed before. We are before you." You know?
Right.
And, yeah. And I said, "Our first parents eat vegan diet."
Yes.
You know?
Yes, indeed.
And they said, "Really?" Then I start talking to her, you know? So I have a passion for this. For me, this is my life.
I see.
Yeah, and
the food is great.
Yeah.
Hey, let me say this to you. Every time I come to Ghana, well, you know, I do my tours and travel around.
Yeah.
I come here. Sometimes I'll come here 2-3 times within one of my visits.
Yeah.
Sometimes I find myself here 2 times in a week.
Yeah.
Vegetable stroganoff is my favorite. But that stir fry is great. As long as that red bread is great. See, I'm going down the list of things. I'm telling you, when you come to Ghana in Accra, this is another destination point that you want to make sure that you visit. Even if you're not, I even bring non-vegans.
Yes.
Non-vegans come and enjoy the food. So even if you're not vegan, you want to come taste the food here at Tatale. So you came back to Ghana. You said the majority of your clientele, African American and European.
Yes.
But you're starting to see a shift.
Yes,
with some Ghanaian. Well, do you put that pepper in your food? Because you know that's going to make all the difference for a pepper, the spice. The heart.
Spicy.
Yeah, the heart.
Yeah. You see, because our food we prepare it fresh,
I know
so we ask the customers
how they want it.
how they want it.
Okay.
So if they want it spicy, it's spicy.
Okay. Because you can throw that Ghanaian spice.
Yeah. We do that.
Yeah.
And you know, interesting thing is, and what makes me sad more about Ghana, we have some good food here in Ghana, but for some reason our people stop eating it, and they embrace to some kind of some noodles, some Chinese Indomie, and I wonder why. Again, I see the reason because maybe they have eaten this for so long.
They didn't want to try
And
something
they want to
different.
do something different. But if so, then I'm going to do the same thing to make something different for you.
That's right.
Now, for example, the red, you talk
yes.
about. The Ghanaians prepare the red without no vegetables. I put some spinach and some herbs.
That's right.
Yeah. So that they see the difference. And you know, even our brothers and sisters from America, when I first put the menu together, I tried to introduce some Western continental style. Then when my people came and said, do you have some jollof rice? Do you have some red? Do you have some?
Yeah.
I said, now I know.
They didn't want any veggie burgers.
Yeah, no. So I changed quickly the menu.
Yes.
To put more of this. And I remember when white American came here and he said, do you have some fufu? He said, I like seeing people enjoying fufu, but I can't eat it. I'm a vegan. But I said, yeah, we have fufu.
So and vegan fufu.
Yeah.
Yeah, banku.
Yes. And okra stew, you know.
Oh, let me find out. Okay.
And then the guy.
I'll try that.
Yeah, the guy enjoys so much. He said, "Oh, now I feel I'm in Ghana," you know. So yes, so we did this to just help and educate our people.
And all that came from a meeting when you were 15 and a half years old.
Yes, that's all.
And it turned into 222 Vegan Cuisine
Yes.
and Tatale.
Tatale.
Are these your two only locations?
Yes. But in Ghana here, I'm hoping to have more. But it's a bit difficult challenge, but I am somebody who always think positive.
Yes.
And so I'm hoping, I want to get one in Cape Coast.
Really?
Yes, because most of our brothers from America, when they land in Accra, they
go to Cape Coast.
Cape Coast. So, I want to get food for them there.
Yeah. So what needs to happen in order for that to happen for you, as far as opening a Tatale in Cape Coast?
I'm not a rich man. I'm only doing something that I have a passion for it.
So you need investors.
That's it.
I just cut you. Notice I just cut you. So you need some investors.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting because a lot of people are starting to recognize the potential here in Ghana and other parts of West Africa.
Yeah.
And if you're doing something that's benefiting people and they can see it and has a track record, and you obviously have success here in Accra and in London.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you be able to have success in Cape Coast, especially since you have so many people, especially from tourism standpoint, going out towards Cape Coast.
Yes.
And there are lots of opportunities out that way. And I'm sure once people find out, But I think you downplay yourself a little bit here. I think you're a humble man because you're world renowned. You've been featured in articles that millions of people have seen all over the world. I mean, so there's you're. Well, I know who I'm sitting across from. You downplayed it, but I'm saying.
But is it the more you humble yourself, I believe that. We were brought up a Christian background, and they said, humble yourself, God will up,
Yes.
And I always try to remember that.
Yes.
And it has paid off for me, people come across me, did so many great things for me, and so I said, did I deserve this? But they said, you don't know how much we appreciate what you're doing, I remember the guy who helped me in London, he said, when veganism became booming, he said, man, I'm happy that I contribute to this, that make him happy.
And so he remembers when it was just a vision. Now he's seeing it being fulfilled.
Yes.
And I can't wait to go to London, and that's I'm going to make that. So do they have vegetable stroganoff?
Yeah, actually.
The same one?
No, actually, I'll tell you something. But anyway, I haven't. We have a competition. This is way back about 20 years ago.
Okay.
And we have to do some vegan dishes.
Okay.
And the vegan society organized that. And our final dish was something creamy, vegan. And we are three. We are about 18, but we come down to 3. And we are the last 3. And then one guy used potato to
get the creamy.
Get a creamy. The other one, I think he used something. Coconut. Coconut milk or something like that.
That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and I use cashew.
And
we have to talk about the benefit of the ingredients. And when we finish, it's difficult for them to say this is the first, second, or third, But he said the judges find it difficult. They say all of you have won.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but after people come to me and said, "You're cashew, you're cashew cream,
it's serious.
You're cashew,
It's something serious."
So and it's European dish. Actually, the stroganoff is a creamy dish.
Yeah, normally
with
beef,
meat,
with
beef. Yeah. But then, so the name is familiar to.
Very much so.
Yeah. Stroganoff.
Yeah.
Vegan stroganoff.
It's normally dairy.
Yeah, dairy and
milk
meat.
and beef and
So because of that, in UK, I also add seitan, the wheat protein.
Okay.
Like a meat to the stroganoff.
Okay.
So they have.
Thickens it a little bit.
Yeah. But over here, I just do the vegetables.
Okay.
Because I want my people to eat vegetables, you know.
Yeah, well, you have the leafy vegetables.
Yeah, yeah. So many, you know.
I mean, the mushrooms.
Yeah, mushrooms.
It's a really.
Yeah, yeah.
Every time I'll get it to go. I'm finding myself eating it like and getting full. That's the other part. I'm full. You know, you have your brown rice.
Yeah, yeah.
And you have. I mean, the presentation is perfect.
Yeah.
And so,
you talk about brown rice.
Okay.
You know, something that I don't want my people to. I want people to know. You see, we organize. We grow rice here in Ghana.
Okay, you grow rice. Okay.
And the rice here in Ghana, I think is good.
Okay.
And I'll be very happy to see the Ghana government supporting the farmers to grow more rice so that we don't import rice.
So there's a lot of rice imports.
Yeah, yeah. And the brown rice here, some people call it the red rice.
Okay.
It's good, very good.
I enjoy it.
Yeah. And this is in Ghana, you know, grow in Ghana. Yeah. And so that's something that I will talk, if I have the opportunity to go on their television, I will talk more about the rice, because some of the rice they're eating, you know, they call some perfume rice.
Ooh.
Yeah, how
They
can
put
they
perfume in the rice?
You know, and some you find plastic in it, you know.
Oh, I've heard about that.
Yeah, and we grow our own local rice, and this brown rice, excellent rice. So, so this restaurant, and even the one in UK, we don't use any refined food.
And that should help internally. You know,
Yeah.
So that's
When you're eating, for example, a white bread,
right.
nothing in it.
Yeah, right. No nutrients.
If you're eating white pasta, you know, so homemade pasta, homemade bread, brown rice.
Got it.
You know. So all this, we want to educate them to understand.
And it sounds like what you want to do is to be able to educate people to the benefits, because a lot of times we just don't know because the culture doesn't encourage it. I mean, we've picked up habits traditionally, and that happens all around the world in different places. But I think what you're doing is incredibly powerful and needed. So any words of encouragement you want to offer anyone as far as the people who are considering moving to a plant-based lifestyle?
Yeah, I'm hoping that I'll soon start a cooking class, offer it free for people to come and have basic knowledge.
Okay.
Because some people will say, well, I would like to do this, but I can't afford to go to a restaurant. Yeah, we will help. And I'm here to offer any help to anyone who wanted to choose this lifestyle and you need help. I'm doing. And also, I tell people, don't just get up and say, I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
You might probably get discouraged in a way, but slowly, step by step. You know, let's say you eat a lot of meat, then you reduce, you cut it down slowly, and before you realize that you are eating without meat in it. You know,
before you know it, just adjusting the habit, just changing it a little bit.
Yeah. I remember when I first decided not to take any hot drink without sugar.
So you reduce sugar also?
Yeah, sugar. No.
So you pulled the sugar back and the meat and everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sugar, there's a lot, there's a lot. In fact, there are a lot of things that people don't know that our body don't need it. Yeah. But when I start taking hot drink without sugar, I remember the first hot drink I took without sugar. Like something missing.
Yeah, definitely missing.
But as I continue,
you got used to it.
I get used to it. And one day I visited a friend didn't ask me. No, he asked me actually. He asked me, "Do you want some sugar?" I said no. For some reason he thought I said yes. And a friend put sugar in a hot drink. And when I put that hot drink in my mouth, I said, no, it's something horrible, because my tongue now changed.
And so you noticed it.
Yeah. No. You see, so when you stop eating meat, and the chicken. Slowly, you get used to eating the fruit, or no, the vegetables.
Right.
And you begin to enjoy vegetables more. I've seen that most people don't eat salad in Ghana. Yes, it's sad. And I felt okay. I'm going to do something that invite people.
Okay.
So just salad.
So you do salads and everything.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You have to eat salad.
Because those are raw. That's raw vegetables.
Yeah, raw vegetables.
Right.
Yeah. It's good. It's good for you. In fact, there are people who they only eat raw diet.
Yes. I've heard.
Yeah. I one time said within a month I'll take a week to eat only raw. And Happy Cow.
I've heard of it.
Yeah. Happy Cow is a website in America that promotes
Raw.
They promote vegan.
Oh, vegan.
Diet, yeah.
Okay.
And one time they choose me in London, the best vegan place.
Really?
Yeah. And they come up with a cookbook, and I contribute to it. And they asked me to give them 2 dishes, and I make raw pumpkin noodle.
Raw pumpkin noodles.
Yes, and trust me, a lot of people who discovered this in the book, they call me and they said, I tried this, I didn't get it right. And I asked them questions. They said, no, do this and do that, and you get it right. You see. And when people visit the restaurant in London, and they say, can I try the pumpkin noodle?
Well, I'm going to try the pumpkin noodle when I go.
Yeah.
I'm going to get stroganoff. I'm going to get the pumpkin noodle.
No, it's raw. It's nice.
That's fine.
And my daughter will do it for you very nice. Yes. So for me, it's all about a lifestyle.
Okay.
And I believe that not only is good for us, but in fact it helps us to think right. Mm-hmm. And there's a many saying that you are what you eat.
You are what you eat.
And also, some people now says, let food be your medicine.
I've heard it. I've heard both of those.
And all these are true. Here in Ghana, something I have seen here. Okay, we have chemists all over the place. The pharmacies.
Yes.
In Ghana, every corner you find this.
I see. I've noticed it.
The
More pharmacies
yeah.
than that. I've never seen it anywhere.
Yeah. Do you know? And you see people walking, they buy some tablet, before they realize almost 200 Ghana cedis. And I said, why can't you eat proper?
So you don't need the pill.
No, you don't need it. My staff here, every week somebody fell sick. Oh. And I am here in Ghana now. We opened this place 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, December. And so it will be 3 years soon. Though I did go to UK, spend some few weeks, a month, and I come back. But I never fall sick. And my staff, so one day, they actually asked me, they said, you
know
you think? I said, I'm not saying I won't get sick.
Right.
But it's like driving and the traffic light said red, means stop.
Right.
You see? And even when it said green, go, you're still looking in case some crazy driver comes.
That's right.
I said, it's the same thing. What we are eating, there are some, we need to stop it. You see? Because it's danger.
Right.
Red.
Yes.
And when you're eating like this, you still have to be careful because some crazy person will come and spoil your, yeah. And so, and this is true.
With that though, I think that as more and more people are learning about the benefits
Yes.
of a plant-based
Yes,
lifestyle,
yes.
and they're educating themselves, you'll
Yeah.
start seeing more and more people
Oh, yes, yes.
shift in that
Yeah.
direction for those who are interested in it. You know,
Yeah.
obviously everybody's not going to do it.
No, 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 no.
But for those who are interested, you're a
Yeah.
resource. Now, you have books available, right? Where people can, like your cookbook. And
Yeah, the one I contribute to, actually, I want to, for a long time, I'm thinking of kind of a cookbook. I've never done it because I'm always thinking my cookbook should be different.
Okay.
That you actually tell you the benefit of each vegetable, what you can get from it.
So you can do that.
Yeah. So that take me, I never get there, but I contribute to so many, like the one for Happy Cow, Happy Cow cookbook.
Okay.
When people can look for it, and there's so many recipes in it. That book, all the best vegan restaurants around the world.
Are featured in that book.
Yeah.
And they can find you in there.
Yeah, I'm there. I think the 19th page of there.
Oh, the 19th page of the Happy Cow book.
Yeah.
Well, but Ben, this is what I want to say. I appreciate you taking the time to talk to us and share your story.
Yeah.
It's really inspiring. And I know that when people go to London, you're going to go to 222 Vegan Cuisine.
Yes.
When you come to Accra, you're going to come right here to Tatale and Osu.
Yes.
And that way, you can actually taste this food. I'm telling you, this is some of the best food, period. Vegan, non-vegan, vegetarian, food, period. Non-vegetarian food that I've had in my life. And I always come here and I bring people here. I bring my groups here.
Yes.
And I believe in just the quality of what you're doing. And I
And
think-
thank you for bringing other people here.
It's not a problem.
We really appreciate it.
Well, no, we appreciate what you're doing. We appreciate the food. So everybody, listen. Make sure that when you come to Ghana, stop by Tatale. See if Ben is here. He might be in the UK. So if you're in the UK, stop by and see Priscilla at 222
Yes.
Vegan Cuisine. And again, this is how we bridge the gap. And so we are learning from each other. And those who are here in Ghana, make sure you stop by and support your very own
Yes.
Ghanaian restaurant right here in Osu. Taste the flavors. Ask for it to have that pepper in it. I know how it is now. I know. I'm learning. But make sure that you do that. And this is how we bridge the gap. So until next time, everybody, make sure that you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like, hit the share. And until next time, take care. Be safe.